Hi everyone, it's Matt here from Greatness Every Day, and in today's video, I'm excited to talk to you about how you can learn for free. And these are going to be the 5 best places that I go to, and I'm sure many of you out there will benefit from learning in these different ways. So let's get started by talking about number one. If you look at number one here, we're talking about books. And that shouldn't be a surprise to many of you out there because that is the traditional way that, say, most people have learned, at least for the last 1, 2, 300 years. What's gone on is we've seen people learning through books. If you wanted to know something, whether that was something in science or personal development or something like cooking, you would go quite often to a book and you'd kind of read the information that it gives you, and then you would learn. Okay, that's how largely people were educated in the past few hundred years. So book reading and things like that has not been something that I've really kind of been incorporating into my own personal development journey, but I have in the last year really been focusing on that. And I have to say that once you get into it, once you develop that habit, it does wonders for what you're trying to do. You just start consuming all this information and really you can't stop reading. At least that's my experience. So I definitely encourage you to check out this obviously free. You can sign books out in the library. You can sign books out or borrow books from a friend. You can go and buy the book from the actual bookstore. But one of the things that I'm doing right now in a variety of different ways is trying to really build up my library. You can't see it, it's off the camera, but I'm starting to get quite a nice little bookshelf going. And I'm looking forward to kind of developing that as the year and the years go on. The second way to learn for free is through, let's say, social media in general. But YouTube and Instagram are kind of two of the platforms that I do the most of my learning on. And YouTube is really the one that I have to say I've been focusing on the most in the past year, with really more long form educational videos on a variety of different topics. YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. So it seems like whatever you're looking for, there's a video on that topic. And it's one that I've been able to really kind of connect with as I've gone through this kind of journey of myself over the past year. Instagram is also one of those platforms that I've been really kind of focusing on and learning a lot from over the past year. You have inspirational content, you've got motivational content, but you also have a lot of educational content that provides you with some really solid information, and let's say maybe some really not solid information as well. So you have to be able to look through that. But if you surround and kind of fill your feed up with really good positive pages that are kind of well sourced, then that's a huge platform that you can gain a lot of information from. What I'm trying to do right now is build up the Greatness Everyday YouTube channel and Instagram page so that really one day people will be using that as their source, as their go-to source, let's say, for information on personal development, how to make money, personal finances, so many other things that all relate to living your best life. The third way to learn for free is one that I'm really excited about, and that is online courses. And with online courses, I've done both as the creator. I've created an online course, which has had quite a bit of success, actually way more success than I thought it would. And at the same time, I've also done quite a few online courses as a student. Now, there's a variety of different courses that you can take on a number of different subjects. At the same time, you can pay for some of them and you can't. I like to go into udemy.com and I like to go to the courses, whatever I'm looking for, typing in personal development, and I like to go into all of the free courses. So I change the search settings by going in and selecting free courses or price zero, and it's amazing the information that people are giving out there for free. So some really good platforms that you can check out for free that have online courses are Udemy, Skillshare, Teachable, and there's quite a few others. At the number 4 spot, we have webinars. And this is something I've done probably 4 or 5 in the past year, all with very reputable experts in their field, and anything from kind of investing in cryptocurrency to something like personal development and something like consulting, how to become a consultant using the internet and the world that we live in today. And basically with webinars is it is a long form video. It's kind of like a live stream depending on how it's set up. It might be a live stream where the person is conducting the webinar and there's people connecting in from all over the world, or it might be a live stream where it's a recording for the first 40 minutes, an hour or so, and then the actual host jump on afterwards to answer any Q&As. I have found webinars extremely valuable. And typically what they do with the webinars is, at least the good ones in my opinion, they provide you with notes beforehand. So they have some pre-work that you have to do, kind of like homework before the actual webinar or lesson starts. And then you can take those notes along with the template that they provide you as it goes on. And I've been able to go back through as I'm kind of doing things since the webinar and say, oh yeah, what was that thing that they talked about in this webinar on consulting? Okay, I need to go back and check my notes, and then I have all the notes there. So that's a huge benefit as well. Typically I find webinars just by advertisements, usually, if I'm being honest, or if I'm watching a YouTube video, somebody will say, to get more information on how to create a good sales funnel, click the link below. That will take you to a landing page, and from there you'll fill in your information and connect and schedule a time to jump on a webinar. Webinars are really, really big right now. They're also something that I'm looking at targeting on my own for Greatness Every Day over the coming months. The fifth way to learn for free is something called an ebook. And ebooks are essentially electronic books, and they're very easy to use. They're very easy to read. They can be short or they can be long, so there's no kind of length of the book that it has to be. It can be something that is very, very well produced and polished and given out and distributed by somebody that's been very reputable in their niche for a very long time. They're experts in their niche. Or it could be something that somebody has kind of some experience in. They want to write an ebook and they release it, they give it away for free. Sometimes they might charge a little bit for it, but ebooks are definitely a way that you can learn for free in our world right now. And just because you're here watching this video right now, I want to go ahead and give you a bonus. I want to give you a bonus of how you can learn for free in one of my favorite medias, let's say, and that is through podcasting. All right, so podcasting is one of the best ways, in my opinion, that you can learn for free, because it takes very little engagement in terms of you can do what you would regularly do, whether you're going for a walk or you're working out at the gym or you're cleaning your house. You can do that stuff, and you can at the same time consume that content. You can consume it passively as you're doing whatever you'd regularly do. So podcasting is great because, as opposed to video, you have to see and hear what's going on the screen. Podcasting, you're just listening to that. And so the big thing is there, you can continue doing whatever you need to do and consume that content passively. So there you go. There are the 5 tips of how you can learn for free. And I even included a bonus one in there for you today. And I want to say, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below which of these types of learning methods you prefer the most. Do you like reading books to get your information? Do you like watching videos to get your information? Do you like to learn through online courses, webinars, ebooks, or maybe you're a big fan of podcasting? Whatever it is, go ahead and let me know down below, and I'd be excited to hear what you think. So thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please click the thumbs up down below, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on Instagram for daily inspiration and encouragement to live a great life. You can also visit our website at www.greatnesseveryday.online. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.